If you're looking for a home that's got some room to grow in Waxhaw, North Carolina, this is the Charleston. It's 3,800 square feet, 5 beds, 4 baths. We're about to take a tour here in just a moment. But if you're new to Rone Creek, this community is just a stone's throw from historic downtown Waxhaw, which is fun to me because it's a historic railway town. And I have very fond memories growing up. When my parents purchased a new home in 2001, the previous owners had model trains in the basement, and I absolutely love trains. It was one of the reasons, yes, I was a train kid, I'll admit it. It was one of the reasons why I ended up becoming an engineer, and then eventually the logical next step, a real estate broker. So we're gonna go take a tour of this one. It's got a big bonus room, it's great to entertain. It's definitely gonna be the place to be during the holidays. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a tour of the Charleston. Like I said, this one's gonna be the place to be during the holidays. And speaking of the holidays, one thing I want you to see here that I think is super fun, the finishes inside are incredible. I can't wait for you to see this kitchen. The kitchen's to die for. It's got great living and entertaining space, a ton of bedrooms, 5 different bedrooms. And you're gonna notice great depth to this and also pretty good sized lots. So we're about to go walk in. I just want you to see, this house reminds me, I don't know why, but it reminds me a little bit of the Home Alone house. Maybe just because it's the big white house with, you know, the, what are those? The roof gables or whatever? I forget what those are called, the little bump outs. But this is such a pretty house. Look at that porch. And there's a million ways to configure this house too. So actually, it's not on this one, but you can even have a 3rd floor bonus room up there as well. I've been outside too long. It's too warm. It's a warm Carolina day. I'll say it. But you also got to notice, look at all that hardy plank, great exterior, ages so well. And one other thing also to notice here, 8-foot doors. You see that? 8-foot doors throughout. So even though I'm 6'6", look at that. So tall. But this kitchen, you're not going to believe how beautiful this kitchen is. We did a tour not too long ago of the same floor plan to tease this community, but it didn't do justice to how you can build it out, finish it out, make it yours, do whatever you want. Like, look at this millwork for this accent wall. Super fun. You could do something like that. You could do the shiplap accent over there on the fireplace. But look at this kitchen. It is so pretty. Oh my goodness, all the millwork over the stove. And you won't believe the master suite too. Absolutely gorgeous. And the master ensuite, that bathroom is to die for. We're gonna go check that out here in just a minute. But look at all this space, all this storage. Beautiful. This is just your island. And you're gonna notice too, some of the storage features. If you're not used to this, you gotta get used to this. The pull-out drawers inside of your swing door cabinets are, like, you can't go back after you get used to this because you get so much more usable space out of your space. Once I got them, I couldn't go back. And of course, also, your trash is hidden with a trash and recycling bin, just like so. But look at how deep this plan is. It's got a great room to entertain. This house would absolutely be the place to be during the holidays. That much I know for sure. You got plenty of space over here for people to mill around, talk, maybe watch the game, maybe watch a movie. You got space for 2, easily 3, probably not 4, but at least 3 people could be sat at bar stools over here on this nice big island. And then so much countertop space then with also, you got a 5 burner gas range over here. This one's gonna be more of like a griddle burner. And then millwork going up. And then of course also your crown molding all the way around. It's a 2-piece crown, a little bit bougie, because we're a little bit bougie here, because that's what this location and price point deserves, is something a little bit bougie. Like you got, you see here all your underlights on all your cabinets, even your little coffee nook over here, because you gotta have someplace to toss that Keurig machine or espresso. I like my little, tiny espresso cups. So much space in this pantry too. Lots and lots of storage. You can see plenty of room for all your Costco goodies. Like Skinny Pop, my mom loves all those single serve Skinny Pops. Just snacking all the time. Debbie's always snacking. That's where I got it from. But over here, you got your wall oven and then also microwave convection. And one thing that you also need to notice is this architectural bump out here on the countertop. It's a small detail that really adds a lot of character to this range, as well as, again, so much storage down under. My apologies to the Australians that watch and tune in. We love you though. I actually had 2 Australians this month, 2 different families reach out that are moving to Charlotte. So if that's you and you don't hate me for my terrible Australian accent, then still reach out. I'd love to help you. You got a drop zone here, and again, you won't believe how beautiful the master suite and ensuite is. We're gonna go check that out here in just a second. I would show you in there. That's the garage, but it's just a wall, like right in front of it, because they have separated out the offices for now. So there's nothing to see there. One thing I want to make sure before we go look at the master suite that I don't forget to tell you about is you can get the outdoor living package here. Look how fun this is. So it comes with, I gotta shut the door, don't want to let out all the cold air, my dad would be mad. But you got this fun pad here, concrete pad, and then you got your paver patio, then with your fire pit. Of course they sawed it out, they finish it out, and then also this nice little bench wall here. So you just throw some outdoor patio furniture right in around your fire pit, and look, all of a sudden, house is the place to be. All the neighborhood kids are gonna try to get some fires going in there. At least I would have. In high school, I would have always been sat around that fire. Always, always, always. Ooh, one thing also that we got to check out before I forget, you will have real storage underneath all this, like all the way across at this bar, which is not always going to be the case. Many islands these days don't have that. So it's something you gotta appreciate. And if you do have guests over for the holiday, look, they've got this nice big vanity because you don't want to give them something too small. At least whenever I'm traveling, I gotta have a little bit of countertop space to put my toothbrush and my face wash and my body wash and my shampoo and everything else on. And so you got lots of countertop space that can accommodate a couple of guests in here. Tons of storage down in here for your extra toiletries and toilet paper, paper towel, all your paper goods. And then also nice size shower that'll let in some natural light through that slot window, bench, so if you need to take a load off after the long day, place for that. And then your soap cubbies too, so that you have a built-in place to drop in all of your soaps and whatnot. So very, very efficient use of square footage. Of course, you're also gonna have over here a linens closet, and then nice secondary bedroom. This is pretty good size. If I had to guess, probably like 11 by 13 or so. It's got a nice size to it. And then a small walk-in closet over here as well that does the job. You know, it does what it needs to do, especially for guest bedroom. Doesn't have to be huge. It's gonna do what it needs to do. And even look, even for this vestibule here, they even have an 8-foot doorway right there as well. So we're gonna go look at that master suite here in one second. I almost forgot a couple of things that are very important. One is gonna be this formal dining room. If your house is the place to be during the holidays, you gotta have a place for everybody to eat, right? So this, as shown, can seat about 6. You could probably get up to 8, maybe 10, but 10 would be pushing it, but you can definitely do 8. And the wainscoting, and then your tray with the crown, very pretty. This would be, again, especially for more intimate dinner parties, would be excellent. And you're also gonna have, this could function either as kind of a bar with your beverage cooler, lots of storage, countertop space for maybe some more drinks and whatnot. And then also lots of storage up here for either china or, you know, I don't know, all sorts of things. Any drink making things. They got the whole, they got the shaker, they got the whole set here, but if you also want to keep that out of sight, out of mind during the week, you can also put it up there. But this, and this also connects over to the kitchen right there. So it's two-way connection. And this again flows back into your dining room. This is your main foyer entryway. And then this is an office with two windows facing the front. I call those kind of square captain windows. And then also double French glass doors to kind of set the tone, right? You want something that's going to look great on Zoom. This would look great on Zoom. It'd be a super fun background for work from home. And they even did do some millwork detail on the ceiling to give it a little bit of a coffered ceiling look, even though it's not a fully coffered ceiling. But it lets in a ton of natural light. It'd be a really fun place to do some work, get work done, focus, be away from all the hubbub in the rest of the house. And it does come with a lot of storage too. So if you got holiday decorations, everything, it's all finished out under the stairs. Now I know you're absolutely waiting to see this upstairs, and most importantly to see that master suite, master ensuite. So without further ado, let's do it. I love this iron slat, especially with the hardwood handle too, because it just really opens this up. Like, look how much more open this is than if they had just wall through here. There's no reason for that. You got it nice and wide open. And this main hallway kind of connects the entire upstairs, including that's the bonus room. We're gonna check that out here also in a moment, because that's a great place to be entertaining. But to real quick, I know I've been promising it. I'm all turned around. I think this is gonna be, yes it is. There's so many bedrooms, easy to get lost in here almost. This is gonna be that master suite look. You got your coffered tray. So peaceful. So serene. And it's quiet. Even compared to the rest of this house, it's just extra quiet in here. It's a great place to just come and relax and reset, Each day comes with its own challenges. And so you need a place to retire at the end of the day, You can house as many clothes, shoes, hats, gloves, jewelry, as much stuff as you could ever possibly hope to in that master suite closet. And then you have a nice big shower with the shower wand, with the rainwater head, to be able to just again relax, reset after a successful day. I really like this kind of faux marble tile, and then a nice big bench. And also, just to give you an idea of size, I am 6'6", so 7-foot shower head, nothing to sneeze at. Maybe more than that, might be a little bit more than that. So I was like, even though I'm very tall, very comfortable in here. And then you have two very separately sized out, I almost said lavatories, but no, vanities here. Lots of countertop space there and good storage. Nice big picture mirror. And then over here, same thing, plus then also more storage for any sort of linens or toiletries or anything else you need to store in there. This will also then have a second closet too. So I don't know, I don't want to speak for any of the other gentlemen out there, but at least for me, this would be way more space than I would ever use. But I also, I don't know, I buy multiples of the same. This is one of my weird personal quirks. I buy multiples of the same shirts and pants and everything, because I don't want something complicated. I want something that's easy, fast. We're efficient here, right? We want to get the job done right. We want to make sure that we have the system in place to get it done right every time, and then not have to think about it again. At least that's, I'm speaking as an engineer, so that is exactly how I would approach it. Now, we got a few bedrooms we're gonna hit, and then, because we're gonna still try to save dessert for last, if you've been on the channel, you know we saved dessert for last, but we already gave you a little bit because I made you wait downstairs. We're gonna wrap up with that absolutely beautiful bonus room. So over here we have one of the shared bathrooms with a single sink vanity, some good countertop space there. This is going to be shared between the hall and then one of the bedrooms. So you're going to notice the floor to ceiling tile, beautiful black trim finishes. And then in here, pretty good sized bedroom. This again has two doors. They do both lock between the bathroom as well as then over here on the hallway. And then walk-in closet here. Pretty good size, especially compared to the room I grew up in. Plenty of space, plenty of space. Coming back to the other side of the hallway, so we just did a little loop-de-loop, you know. We got our stairs right there. We have the other secondary bedroom right here. Again, pretty good size. This is probably 11 by 11, if I had to guess. And you're also going to notice these are tall ceilings. I believe these are 9-foot ceilings on the second floor. And this is a really big walk-in closet here with the window as well. Let in a little bit of natural light. I love how much natural light that Eastwood intentionally puts into their homes. It's a really nice design feature that their designers are mindful of. And then this is going to be Jack and Jill with two vanities with a centralized linen closet right there, and then a separated combo water closet shower room right here. This is a fun hexagon, I call it giant honeycomb, technically it's called hexagon tile. A little bit of a rustic finish, nice neutral gray. It'll look great particularly with the black fixtures for a long time to come. And of course we're a little bit bougie here, so it is going to be Moen fixtures throughout. And then flowing back into, again, we're in a Jack and Jill, so going into that second bedroom that's connected here. This is also great size, a little bit larger. Again, if I had to guess, probably 10 by 12, maybe 10 by 13. And here is going to be another walk-in closet with pretty good storage, pretty good size, pretty good storage. So going back to the hallway, we're down 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 5. Actually 5. Yeah, we hit all the bedrooms. Okay, so that's the bonus room. We're gonna wrap up there here in 1 second. First, we gotta hit, look at this laundry room. I didn't even tease this because I was like, I can try to describe it. Nobody's gonna believe me. That is a giant laundry room. But like, look at the size of your washer dryer relative to the room. It's like 3 washer dryers deep because this is set back from the wall. And like 4, 5 wide. It's huge. And you got all this finished out above it too. And you can do all this exactly how you want. Of course, it's soft shut too, because again, at this price point, we want to make sure we're getting everything just right. Which, if you're new to the channel, that's my specialty, is helping you find the right home. I do these so you have an idea what's out there. And one of the things that's out there is going to be this, I call it like a laundry console, because it's sort of like a dressing room console, but it's specifically for laundry, folding table, you know. But you also have the storage both below and above, so extra soap, extra dryer sheets, storage for linens. You know, there's a million different things you could do throughout this, and there's so much room. Like this is like, this is big. I don't know how to put it any other way. There's so much extra room in this room, which is hard to find these days in laundry rooms, so I really appreciate that attention to detail. So we've hit all the beds, we've hit all the baths, we've hit all the features except for this bonus room, which is, it's just awesome. Like, this is just, it's just cool. Like, you have so much natural light. You got 4 windows, and especially on the corners here, really lets in maximum light, because right now this is going to be more the afternoon, right? So you got light flooding in this way, and in the morning you're going to catch a little bit more light from that side. And it's just, this is awesome. So much space. It'd be a great game room, great movie room, great place to congregate and entertain, and there's just so much fun that can be had all through this space. It's big, and you got 2 closets too. So that was the Charleston, but Whether your budget's $300,000 or $13 million, I've worked with all of the above and they all have one thing in common, and that is wanting to make sure that they get the right home. That's my specialty. Call, text, or email anytime. I love helping people just like you make a smooth move either to Charlotte or around Charlotte and find the right home for you. Now, if you like this one and you want to see more from this community, you're going to want to check out this playlist over here. My name's Lucas Roller. I'm your realtor to find and buy the perfect home in Charlotte, North Carolina. And as always, until next time, hope to show you around town.